Civics, History and Government Questions for the Naturalization Test. American Government. American Government, Section A. Principles of American Democracy. Question 1. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Question 2. What does the Constitution do? The Constitution sets up the government, defines the government, and protects basic rights of Americans. Question number 3. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? The first 3 words are "We the people." What is an amendment? An amendment is a change to the Constitution or an addition to the Constitution. What do we call, question number 5, what do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The first 10 amendments of the Constitution is called the Bill of Rights. Question 6. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? The list of rights or freedom in the First Amendment are as follows: freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, freedom of press, and freedom to petition the government. Question number 7. How many amendments does the Constitution have? The Constitution has 27 amendments. Question 8. What did the Declaration of Independence do? The Declaration of Independence announced our independence from Great Britain. It declared our independence from Great Britain, and it said that the United States is free from Great Britain. Question number 9. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? The rights in Declaration of Independence are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Question number 10. What is freedom of religion? The freedom of religion is that you can practice any religion or not practice a religion at all. Question number 11. What is the economic system in the United States? The United States has 2 economic systems: a capitalist economy and a market economy. Question number 12. What is the rule of law? The rule of law is that everyone must follow the law, leaders must obey the law, and government must obey the law. And final, no one is above the law. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress, and the section that Congress handles is legislative. President, his branch is executive. The courts, they look after the judicial branch. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances, separation of powers. Question number 15. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president is in charge of the executive branch. Question number 16. Who makes federal laws? Congress, Senate and House of Representatives, U.S. or National Legislature. Question number 17. What are the 2 parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and the House of Representatives. How many U.S. senators are there? There are 100 U.S. senators. Question number 19. We elect a U.S. senator for how many years? We elect U.S. senators for 6 years. Question number 20. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators? We are currently here in Texas, so in Texas, our senators are Ted Cruz and John Cornyn in the year 2025. This answer will vary based on which state you are in. So please check on the link on the USCIS website. Question number 21. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? The House of Representatives have 435 voting members. Question number 22. We elect a US representative for how many years? We elect US representatives for 2 years. Question number 23. Name your US representative. This answer varies from state to state. In Texas, some of our US representatives are Al Green, Dan Crenshaw, Brandon Gill, Keith, Pat Fallon, Lance Gooden, Beth Van Dune. This answer will vary from state to state. Question number 24. Who does a US senator represent? All the people of the state. Question number 25. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Answer: because of the state's population, because they have more people, because some states have more people. Question number 26. We elect a president for how many years? Answer: 4 years. Question 27. In what month do we vote for president? Again, the answer: November. Question number 28. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Answer: Donald J. Trump. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? In 2025, it's J.D. Vance. Question number 30. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? Answer: the Vice President. Question number 31. If both President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? Answer: the Speaker of the House. Question number 32. Who is the Commander-in-Chief of the military? Answer: the President. Question 33. Who signs bills to become laws? Answer: the President. Who vetoes bill? Question number 34. Who vetoes bills? Answer: the President. Question number 35. What does the President's cabinet do? The President's cabinet assists and advises the President. Question number 36. What are the 2 cabinet level positions? At this point, let's look at all of the cabinet level positions for now, and you can choose which one you want to answer. They are Secretary of Agriculture, Secretary of Commerce, Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education, Secretary of Energy, Secretary of Health and Human Services, Secretary of Homeland Security, Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Secretary of the Interior, Secretary of Labor, Secretary of State, Secretary of Transportation, Secretary of Treasury, Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Attorney General, and Vice President. Question number 37. What does the judicial branch do? They review laws, explains laws, and resolves disputes, disagreements, decides if a law goes into the Constitution. Question number 38. What is the highest court in the United States? Answer: the Supreme Court. Question number 39. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9 justices. Who is the Chief Justice in the United States now? Answer: the Chief Justice in the United States is John G. Roberts, Jr. Question number 41. Under our Constitution, some power belongs to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? Let's go ahead and list the powers of the federal government. It is to print money, to declare war, to create army, and to make treaties. Question number 42. Under our Constitution, some powers belongs to the state. What is one power of the state? The power states include, the list of powers are: provide schooling and education, provide protection, example police, provide safety, example fire department, give a driver's license, approve zoning and land use. Question number 43. Who is the governor of your state now? In Texas, the governor is Greg Abbott. Question number 44. What is the capital of your state? The capital of Texas is Austin, Texas. Question number 45. What are the two major political parties in the United States? The two major parties in the United States are Democratic and Republican. Question number 46. What is the political party of the president now? The political party of the president now is the Republican Party. Question number 47. What is the name of the Speaker of House of Representatives now? The name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives is Mike Johnson. Question number 48. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. And they are: citizens 18 and older can vote. You don't have to pay a poll tax to vote. Any citizen can vote. Women can vote. Men and women and men. A male citizen of any race can vote. Question number 49. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? They can serve on a jury. They can vote in a federal election. Question number 50. Name one right only for United States citizens. Answer: to vote in federal elections and to run for federal office. Question number 51. What are two rights of everyone living in United States? The list of rights for everyone living in the United States are: freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of assembly, freedom to petition the government, freedom of religion, the right to bear arms. Question number 52. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? Answer: we show loyalty to the United States, and we show loyalty to the flag. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Give up loyalty to other countries. Defend the Constitution and laws of the United States. Obey the law of the United States. Serve in the U.S. military if needed. Do important work for the nation if needed. Be loyal to the United States. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 years or older. What are the two ways that Americans can participate in the democracy? They can vote, they can join a political party, They can help with the campaign. They can join a civics group. They can join a community group. They can give an elected official your opinion on an issue. They can call senators and representatives. They can publicly support or oppose an issue or policy. They can run for office. They can write to a newspaper. Question number 56. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15th. When must all men register for selective service? At age 18. Between 18 and 26. What is one reason colonists came to America? Answer: freedom, political liberty, religious freedom, economic opportunity, and to practice their religion and escape persecution. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? The American Indians and the Native Americans. Question number 60. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. People from Africa. Question number 61. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes, taxation without representation, because the British army stayed in their houses, boarding and quartering, because they didn't have self-government. Question number 62. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. Question number 63. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4th, 1776. Question number 64. There were 13 original states. Name 3. At this point, let's look at all the states, all the 13 states. They are New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, New York, New Jersey, then Pennsylvania, Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. Question number 65. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. The Founding Fathers wrote the Constitution. Question number 66. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Question number 67. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison, Alexander Hamilton, John Jay, Publius. Question number 68. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? He was a U.S. diplomat, the oldest member of the Constitutional Convention, the first Postmaster General of the U.S., and the writer of the Poor Richard Almanac. And he started the first free libraries. Question number 69. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Who was the first president? Question number 70. George Washington. American history in the 1800s. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Louisiana. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. The War of 1812, the Mexican-American War, the Civil War, the Spanish-American War. Question number 73. Name the US war between North and the South. The Civil War, the war between the states. Question number 74. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery, economic reasons, states' rights. Question number 75. What is one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? He freed the slaves, also known as the Emancipation Proclamation. He saved or preserved the Union. He led the United States during the Civil War. Question number 76. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? It freed the slaves. It freed the slaves in the Confederacy, freed slaves in the Confederate States, freed slaves in most southern states. Question number 77. What did Susan B. Anthony do? She fought for women's rights. She fought for civil rights. Question number 78. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I, World War II, Korean War, Vietnam War, Persian Gulf War. Question number 79. Who was the president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Question number 80. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Question number 81. This is part of the section C of American history, recent American history and other important historical information. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. Question number 81. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Question number 82. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Question number 84. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? The Civil Rights Movement. Question number 85. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? He fought for the civil rights. He worked for equality for all Americans. Question number 86. What major event happened on September 11th, 2001 in the United States? The terrorists attacked the United States. Question number 87. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. At this point, let's go ahead and name all of the tribes, American Indian tribes in the United States, and you can name any one of them. They are the Cherokee, the Navajo, the Sioux, the Chippewa, the Choctaw, the Pueblo, the Apache, the Iroquois, the Creek, the Blackfeet, Seminole, Cheyenne, Arawak, Shawnee, Mohegan, Huron, Oneida, Lakota, Crow, Teton, and Hopi, and Inuit. Next, we go into the integrated civics questions. Part A, geography. Start with question 88. Name one of the two longest rivers in the United States. They are the Missouri River and the Mississippi River. Question number 89. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? The Pacific Ocean. Question number 90. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? The Atlantic Ocean. Question number 91. Name one U.S. territory. At this point, let's go ahead and name all the U.S. territories. They are Puerto Rico, U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, Northern Mariana Islands, and Guam. Question number 92. Name one state that borders Canada. Let's list all the states that border Canada. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, Pennsylvania, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota, Montana, Idaho, Washington, Alaska. Name one state that borders Mexico. At this point, let's go ahead and name all the states. California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Where is the Statue of Liberty? There's three different ways to answer that. That's New York Harbor, Liberty Island. Also, New Jersey is also acceptable, or New York City. Next, we go to part B of integrated civics, symbols. Question number 96. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Because a stripe represents the original colonies. Question number 97. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there is one star for each state. Because each star represents a state. Because there are 50 states. Question number 98. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Next, on integrated civics, section C, we're going to look at holidays. Question number 99. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Name two national US holidays. At this point, let's go ahead and name all of the holidays, national holidays of the US. They are New Year's Day, Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Independence Day, Labor Day, Columbus Day, Veterans Day, and Thanksgiving and Christmas. Those are all the questions for the civics exam for your naturalization test. Thank you.